Okay, as a new minister, what people should expect from me, number one, to go on and complete those projects which had stalled. Yes. We have a number of projects, the progress has not been moving on very well. You have seen them. Yes. And we have those projects, they're supposed to be completed in 2 years, but now they're taking 5 years. Those ones should complete them as soon as possible. Then number two, we have roads which are already dilapidated. The roads have given up, they are worn out. When you look at the Mbarara, Uganda road, the Ntunga Murukunjiri road, look at the Kampala, Jinja, Mukono, Malaba, such roads. Yes. We should get those roads, rehabilitate them and maintain them. That's what they should expect from me. Maintenance of all the national road network. Yes. The tarmac, we should maintain it, because once we delay to maintain, probably it deteriorates. Yes. And it calls for more money to reconstruct again. Then number two, maintenance of the maram roads. Yes. Government can never construct all the national roads into tarmac at once. We need to tarmac those ones which are available, maintain at the same time, maintain our maram roads. Then at the same time, they should expect close supervision to the district money. The 1 billion being given to the district is too much. So there's need to supervise the districts together with local government to ensure there's value for money, the 1 billion. Yes. That's when our district roads, at least they will have an impact on our people. Then another thing, improvement in the national airline. You have seen we have already started signing the contract to procure new aircrafts. You have seen now the delays have been reduced to almost zero. Yes. That one we are there. And also the longer waited for standard gauge railway. Yes. We need to take it ahead is among our priority. Yes. And also meter gauge railway. Yes. Because the commodities we receive in the country, they are very expensive. Yes. Why are they expensive? Because the cost of transporting them is very high. So once we embark and build our rail transport, it carries a lot of cargo and it charges little cost on the commodities transported. Eventually, even the goods in the market will be got at a low cost. Our economy will grow. Okay. So those are the things people should expect from me. Railway being a priority, maintenance of tarmac roads, maintenance of maram roads, finishing of the project, the stored projects, and even bringing forward those which are already contracts were signed but they have not started on. Okay, it's not that issues of corruption are emerging. The issues have been there, but people have been silent. Only that it has become too much, and everyone is saying that's why the president is saying, let me take it over as me, I control it. And this corruption is not everyone in the ministry. There are a few individuals, of course, also with each others. But what I must say, the corruption being there, since it's a new leadership, the same people have remained. I'm happy that the president has become on board himself, and at the same time, those IGG and corruption, status of corruption, they're on board. We shall use them. Once you get the one with evidence, has taken the corruption in a project, you arrest that one, it will be okay. The other day I saw IGG selling property. One of our staff of former UNRWA, they were inspecting to sell them, inspecting the property. So once you get one with evidence, take to courts of law. Okay. This one will send a signal to others, and eventually I believe through fighting corruption, more money will be available to do other projects. The standard gauge railway is a Matrion project, and this funding was a joint effort by the government of Uganda, using our own money and also at the same time borrowing. The money we need is available for the going activities, and the more money which we need, we shall borrow from other external financiers. Okay. But primarily the money for PAPs, getting the right of way, the money for paying for the activities we have, and the money to pay our contractual obligations as per the signed contract, we have it. Okay. And the government is committed to bring more money. We have this project done in the next 5 years. The DRC roads, why government chose to do the DRC roads. One, it is our right and our joy to tap into the market of DRC. Because of us, we're in the East African community. Where the other government cannot, then for us we come in and do, or we do co-sharing. And the DRC roads have been progressing. They were lagged behind the issues we had in DRC. For example, in the contract or the construction of materials, they were to be free of revenue. But when they brought materials, the technicals of the other government said, no, you have to pay revenues for the materials I bring for the construction of the roads, like the iron bars, the cement. But we have His Excellency, the President of Uganda, engaged his counterpart, the President of the Republic of Congo, and now we have this project moving on, the Kasindi Beni, and also our people are studying clearly. There is another road which they want to bring on board, which we shall do. The road is moving on well after His Excellency the President engaged his counterpart there, and those hiccups which we had, they are being sorted. The security component of it, that one was sorted immediately. Yes, the country, as the President has been guiding and directing, we need these tourism roads because tourism contributes a lot to this economy. And these tourism roads have been around. But the problem we have been having, we are hit by COVID, you know that one very well. Uganda was badly hit by COVID-19, and we came up from the recovery of COVID-19, but also we had equally other demanding challenges. You have seen the country in the last year's budget, we had a lot of domestic areas. Contractors in different ministries have done work and they demand the government. But we are happy the Ministry of Finance has handled this one very well. And the tourism roads in this financial year, in this term of office, 2026-2031, is also among our priority roads, those projects which have been in pipeline, which we need to finish. So we believe finance is working around the clock to finish the financing of these roads. And very soon you will see them taking shape. Okay, the investigations at Civil Aviation Authority, I will not deny I'm an open man. They are there and they have been on, but these are comprehensive investigations. And we chose, if we tackle all the problems at once, we may fail. We started by tackling one by one. Number one, I agree there is high corruption at Civil Aviation Authority. And as a minister who has been supervising them, I've been on their neck. We even saw one time the president writing a letter sacking some people. And what I must say, we started with the staffs we regularly entered there. Because someone who has not passed through a competitive bidding does not have the qualifications, even if you do what, that person will never get rid of corruption. Because he knows every time he's getting out, he or she. So we started with those who entered there illegally, who did not have the academic documents, and were not qualifying to handle an office, very sensitive office like that one. Those ones we chased them away. And then now we have another pending report of their bosses. We chased the lower ones, fine. Those are doing electrical, finance, air navigation, those sensitive things. But now, those ones went. We also have another report we are waiting. Up. We started from down going up. The final one for the bosses. Do they also qualify? If they qualify, no problem. If they don't, also we talk on them. Then also the major thing we have at Civil Aviation Authority, the corruption. By the time the contract comes, a few small individuals we are aware, they believe it is them to award the contracts. By the time the project comes, you find 3 or 4 people have tied themselves. And in an event, you find something which is supposed to be supplied at 2 billion. They add it, make it at 3 billion or 4 billion. And you have seen if you make an inventory and see, most of their contracts have ended up in the courts of law. I hear about the contracts. There are those tribunals you hear in case you are not satisfied. What is bringing that? Our staffs conniving, they think every project which should come at Civil Aviation Authority, they are the deciders. They bring their own companies who can give them kickbacks. That's why you see if you go and make an inventory, majority of the contracts are in courts of law. Now my mandate in these 5 years, it is to ensure there is sanity. If there's any contract coming in, it should be a smooth competitive bidding. Yes. So we get the genuine contractors, these ones who lose and go in courts of law, it eventually reduce. Yes. We shall teach our people also on how to transit from corruption to very good people. Okay. And we have the best out of it. Okay, thank you very much. We do agree, all the busy towns, there's congestion. Why? Because Ugandans have become very rich. They have bought motorcycles, they have bought cars, and very many things. But The issue of decongesting cities, it's a joint effort. Ministry of Access and Transport, together with local government and the Kampala Capital City Authority. But I must say, thanks to the former Minister General Katumba Wamala, they are taking up this. When you see the Ginger Express, the Kampala, the Entebbe Expressway, when you see the Northern Bypass, when you see the Kampala flyovers, all those ones were done with an aim of decongesting the city. And when you look at the flyover, really, it has decongested. And now you see what they have left in pipeline, the Ginger Expressway, the Segampigi Expressway, all those are plans to decongest the city. So also me as the new minister, this docket, we shall take on those plans together with KCCA. And at the same time, even in my docket, we had brought a plan of light rail. Light rail, it will be connected to the middle of the town, that if you have your light cargo and the passengers, you can come from town, go to Bujuko, go to Chengera, go to Bombo, go to Nakawa Mukono, maybe go to Kachiri. That will also help decongest the city. Then also as we embark on our railway, once all that cargo, which comes by road, it goes up to Chikubo. We shall eventually bring it up to Port Bell, and you see people building warehouses in Port Bell. That someone brings a small truck to take what is going to sell in the town there. So that's the plan as far as we have decongesting the city and making it safe for the people. Okay, number one, under the wise leadership of the president, he guided and directed we get a caretaker. The new CEO, this is an experienced man who came from Ethiopia. We never wanted to repeat the previous mistakes where we had Murray and other people. This man was given 6 months, of which he has already moved about 2 to 3 months. And we see the progress is actually very wonderful. And we are thinking there is no law which stops us if we extended him like more 3 or 4 months as we hunt for the CEO. So we have seen he's working well, and we shall consider extending him as acting as we embark on procurement of the new CEO, because the new CEO is not one-day thing. We are going to do both international and locally, but as of now, if he is 6 months, and we shall extend because the good work is doing at the Uganda Airlines, we are seeing it is progressing. So extending for some little time as we get the real CEO, even him, we shall involve him in guiding us. But also when we get the new CEO, we can't get rid of him. He will remain like the general advisor at the entity because he has the whole memory of how other airlines work. Okay, yes, yesterday it was another milestone where we at State House, His Excellency the President was witnessing the procurement of new aircrafts. I think the minister succeeded. He was on this project and has taken it on. By the time he left, we are signing the contract yesterday. We signed, and this one is going to bring a smile to Ugandans and to Uganda Airlines, especially opening up new routes and sustaining the ones we have. In case an aircraft gets a mechanical problem, we don't need to cancel the flight. We just switch on to other new flights, and this one will help the country to be connected to the rest of the world, where investors will be persuaded. Because previously we have been getting investors transiting through other countries, making stopovers, taking 3 days to reach here, they are demoralized. But when direct flights, they will come immediately. And we are going to procure 10 new aircrafts in a period of 10 years. And so far we have started with 4 aircrafts. And later we shall also add more 4 aircrafts. Then later we shall add 2. The 2 will be for cargo, the cargo freighters. And these aircrafts, like the ones we signed yesterday, the 4 from Boeing, each one has a capacity of 294 people. 294 people. These are big aircrafts. And the cost involved therein is about 3.7 trillion Ugandan shillings. The entire fleet. So this is the government of Uganda money, and the Ministry of Finance is committed to providing money. We expand our airline. Someone was saying, but now you have put the money in buying aircrafts. You have not finished the airports. Entebbe International Airport expansion is still ongoing, and we are at it. Then number 2, you have seen the Kabarage Airport. We are soon going for groundbreaking of passenger terminal. The first phase is almost done. The second phase of passenger terminal, and we believe by March of next year, the passenger terminal will be in place and the entire airport will be ready. Okay, the Bukasa port, we are a bit behind due to unforeseen circumstances, due to weather, because the swamp itself, filling that swamp, reclaiming it, removing the soil, put fresh soil. With the weather we have been experiencing, it has been a problem. And another thing, our own Ugandans who have been there, they were given free settlement by our own people, but now they want to turn it into permanent residence. They wanted to go away. Government compensated them, what we call oxumbus ex gratia, that I'm compensating for your property which you have on the land, you go. But eventually, through their politician, the influence, they refused to go. The president went ahead to intervene. They were delaying the project. He gave us money through the Ministry of Lands. The Ministry of Lands bought land in Exchusa, and those people are supposed to move. But to my surprise, I got news a few days ago, they are twisting the goalpost. For us, we are not moving to that land. We want each one to be given 2 acres. Even the one owning a plot of 50 by 50 wants 2 acres. So I think we shall consult His Excellency the President, because the first phase is up 95%. And at the second phase, we are meeting GAF the other week and other stakeholders to see how best do we start the second phase. So, but we are seeing what is delaying that project majorly is our own people. So we shall consult the President. We see your people. Every time they are twisting the goalpost, that now you have accepted, we chase those who are from wetlands. These ones who have even eaten our money. Why don't we work on them really? They ate our money, compensating their project, they refused to go. After eating our money, free, the president gave them, they refused to go. They built other houses. We have bought for them land. They're saying now, if you have to shift me, give me each one 2 acres. And again, others, they also told me they want iron sheets. So eventually, you see tomorrow them asking cement and the nails. Others even ask capital. So we are going to the president that you are good people. Every time they are changing goalposts, what do we do with them? He will guide accordingly, those friends of his, and the project will move on. Okay, thank you very much. I still stand by that decision. Now we want to bring a proper plan. That was an announcement that if the tax people also were wise, which they could take on, they prepare themselves. We cannot put Ugandans' lives at stake because the tax people have nothing what to do. The president has told you, who is 1 million of PDM, you can come from poverty to a billionaire. Myself, I'm here. I started with 20 million on a FECA model, but I'm earning almost every month 72 million. So these taxes, when you see, as you have said, they are very old. Some of them, they bring smoke. You may think even someone is cooking on the road. They bring out smoke. These very taxes, you see, they are tied with ropes. These very taxes, the engines are not proper. The braking systems are not there. But we are lucky, there is another mode of taxi called the drone. At least the drone ones, they are still motorable and functioning. The other taxis I'm talking about, even the country had seen a problem. It banned the importation of those cars, I think some 5-6 years back. They banned the importation. They had also seen a problem. So now it is the Ministry of Works and Transport to implement. If they banned them to import, those who had imported already, they have given up. Someone will break. I saw the other day in Kawempe yesterday, but someone was trying to break. The taxi refused to break. He ramped into some people's merchandise. Some of them, I'm telling you, you think I'm lying, but I'm telling the truth. You find the seats have been put spagulu. The others, they have even put spagulu on the door, but the door fails the man. The conductor goes hold the deal with the hand. The conductors have lost hands because of those doors of the taxis. So I'm going to engage them after Chankwanzi, the real tax owners, now tell them the way forward to guide them. If you cannot afford to buy a drone, which other worker can you do that now you have failed to maintain a taxi? For those who can maintain their taxis, those ones, they call them matatu, the chigege, and they bring them to new life. I have no problem with them, but you see the cost to bring it back to new life. It is very expensive. So we have brought the motor vehicle inspection areas, number and other areas. We shall send you, take your taxi there. If they say this is a problem you can rectify it, go back on the road. Should you fail to rectify, we shall be left with an option for the health of Ugandans, the life of Ugandans. We shall not teach you where do you go if the life of taxis refused it. That one, we have no good news for you. We have to sit down and show you if transport has failed, where can you go? Okay, the Mutiana Road, what I must assure you, with immediate effect, you are going to see good progress on that road. It's not only that road, there is also the Mubende Chegegwa, Chenjojo. You have also another road, you are seeing the Mbarara, Ibanda. You have also seen another road of Ntunga Morukunjiri, the so-called Besige road. I know I got it from, but I hear people saying that. There are many other roads. But what I must assure you, with immediate effect, you are going to see very good progress on that road. We have seen some of the mistakes on that road. They have been by the contractors themselves. And the other roads, the confusion by our own technical people. Yes. But now with the new era, where the whole country is crying of such roads, you are going to see, and I will give you details in like 1 or 2 weeks, public details concerning such a projects. But the projects we remove, and you're going to see new things. The president also has been his vision that we should empower local contractors. I think this matter we should have done it as soon as yesterday. Because you see the abroad contractors who come here, they use manpower from here. For them just being experience, of which our own people can. Some of them even employ our own engineers here. So it's just a matter of empowering them with these moral contracts so that in the future they also become financially okay. My minister whom have succeeded, they had started on that. We have seen Abubakar doing big projects and other people. But I'm also going to take it as a point that at least if we get every contract we get, like maybe if we get like 10 contracts, at least like 8 of them, they should give our local contractors subcontractors. Okay. Should our local contractor come up and show us that he has the capacity to hand a given project, we shall give. Okay. But now the new twist we have taken, like for the Maram roads, there are some other Maram roads where they have got those international companies, Chinese, Barijian people, to come and do the Maram roads. But this new era, we are banning your international contractors from handling Maram roads. These ones can handle our local people. Even our in-house people can handle. So that one, we don't want to hear anyone I'm from international. We are not saying they are bad, but we also want to empower our people. Yes. Then for the tarmac, we should also slowly by slowly introduce our own through subcontraction. Yes. Then later they also become big like Abubakar.
New Vision TV. Stream smart, stream New Vision.